Right, welcome to the stream. I'm glad you've joined me now, and this stream is about testing out if Zoho Mail still works for setting up free business email accounts. So thank you once again for joining me, and let's get started. So in the previous stream, we managed to create an extra account besides the admin account, and we managed to send and receive emails using the extra account. Now, what other thing are we supposed to do? What other thing are we supposed to do? We logged in, we found out that it works, so let's test out logging out of your email account. So in this case, we have to log in again because I had logged out. I'll have to log in again, so I'm opening a new private window, and I will log in to the custom account I created earlier. It's called paul.z@kwamwena.link. Remember, kwamwena.link is the domain name I have used for setting up the business email. Okay, in this step, I'll click on sign in. Sign in is at the top right corner of this page. So we click on sign in. The next thing, we'll wait for it to load, but I'm now preparing myself to enter the email address that I registered, that I created. And this is the email address. Let me paste it here. And there it is, paul.z@kwamwena.link. I'm going to click on next to continue with the sign-in process, and I'll copy the password that I generated and paste it in. So that we sign in, and clearly everything is working well. The password works. Now we wait for it to load. As it loads up with an animation, let me check what is using up my CPU. Okay, it's the normal usual stuff. Okay, so we wait for a bit. As it loads, we will review the steps we're going to take in the stream. As we said before, in the previous stream, we managed to confirm that logging in works, which is what we're doing now, and logging out as well. Logging out email. Now, the other steps, oh, wait a minute. Logging out, I haven't yet confirmed it on stream, but whilst I was off the live stream, I managed to log out of the email successfully. Now, the other things we'll check, we will delete the email account we just created. But before that, I think we should test out adding an avatar to the email account so that the avatar appears each time you send the email. So let us confirm that. Okay, let's go back to check. Oh, and nice. Oh, nice. We have loaded the admin dashboard for the email account we just created. We have loaded the dashboard for the email account we just created. So let me minimize this and wait for it to fully load the UI. Let me wait for it to fully load the UI. Alright. Let's see, why is it taking long to load the UI? Maybe it needs some refreshing. Oh no, here we go again. Anyway, it has loaded, but it's not loading the complete UI. I don't know why that is happening. For some reason, it's just a few icons but no text. We'll have to wait again, which is bothersome as we're on the live stream. Now let me go back to reviewing the steps. And so the other step is to check how to add an avatar to the email account. How to add the avatar to Zoho mail account, or what they call, in other words, how to add a profile picture to your Zoho mail account. Now let's bring in, here's what the AI overview looks like. Log in to your Zoho mail and sign into your account. Access your profile settings by clicking on your current avatar profile picture in the top right corner of the mail box. Select My Account or hover over the avatar and click Change. This will open the Zoho accounts page. Click on the profile picture area or the camera icon to upload a new image. Upload a new profile picture by browsing your computer and selecting a photo. Set visibility permissions to choose who can view your profile picture, such as everyone or only registered Zoho users. Save your changes by clicking Done. I think those steps are very clear and easy to understand. So now let's check again to see if it is loaded. Unfortunately, something is wrong here. It's taking too long to load up the page. I do not know why that is the case. Something is up either with my internet connection or with the Zoho mail page. Okay. Whilst it's still, we can try clicking on my profile. Okay. Some stuff is loaded in. Okay. As you can see, there's Paul.z, and Kwamwena.link, and with the user ID, everything. Even the name of the super admin is there. So we can click, oh, it's quite handy. Let's click on change. So clicking on change opens up a new tab for your Zoho accounts page. So let's wait for the page to load, and while we're waiting, let us test the internet connection speed. I just want to confirm if our internet, seems our internet is alright. There's something wrong with our connection, the specific connection between my computer and the Zoho account, the Zoho website server. So right here we have loaded the accounts, Zoho accounts page. We want to change the avatar of our Zoho email account. Right, there's a section here called profile for the personal information, and what I'll do is click on this photo icon and we will select something. So I'll select this picture and use this picture as an icon. So let's zoom out. I think that's okay. Right. Who can view your profile picture? Everyone. Zoho users, anyone. Yes, anyone can view this profile picture because we want to test it using external email addresses other than Zoho email addresses. So let's click on update. Let us wait as it updates, meaning it's uploading the picture. As it's uploading, we will review what the next step is. We will test sending an email to an external email address using the newly updated profile with an avatar. Okay, so we have successfully updated the profile with an avatar. We can now click on close and go back to the mailbox. Now we're back to the mailbox for our email account. Let us refresh the page and see if it has updated the avatar. And yes, it has updated the avatar, as you can see in the top right corner there. Right. What we'll do now is click on new email. We'll test if an email sent from now on will contain an avatar, will contain the avatar we just added to our account. So we're sending to an external email address, which is an email address outside the Zoho account ecosystem. So I've clicked on new email or new mail. So let us wait for the modal to load up, and it has loaded up. Okay, so I'm going to send it to my personal email address, which is not a Zoho mail address. Okay, it's an external email address, and the subject sending test 2. Okay, did you see the avatar in the mail? That's what we will send. So everything is all right. Now let's click on send and wait. Okay, it has been sent. Now I'll log in to my external email address and check if the email or the message I'll receive will contain the avatar of the sender. Let's see. It seems there's no avatar as far as it look. As you can see here, there is no avatar. I don't know why that is. Maybe it takes some time to load up, but there is no avatar, which is a concern. We will try that again later on. Or an alternative would be to compose a new mail from my external mail address and see if the avatar loads up. So I will create a new mail from my external mail address. So we'll say sending test 3. Let me put this into view for y'all to see. There it is, sending test 3. That's the subject. and we're going to ask again. We're going to reply to that message. Sorry, I did not see your avatar. What is happening? Alright, so let's send this message, and we have sent the message. So let's view the message to Palsy, sending test 3 to Palsy, and what's happening? So it is successfully sent, and okay, let us put that out of view, and the message has been received. Okay, however, so let us review the settings once again. So let's click on change. We want to confirm whether or not we made a mistake when adding the avatar. So let's click on profile picture visibility. It's on anyone. Okay, so why is it? Okay, let me review the steps. Okay, why is it that the profile picture cannot be seen? This is really weird. Okay. What could be the cause of this? Maybe the DNS hasn't propagated yet. Who knows? Let's reply to this message. Can you see my avatar now? Okay, and send this message as a response, because avatars are very important for business emails. Very important. So let me check my inbox in my private mail. Once again, we encountered the same problem. The avatar is not appearing. Here it is. The avatar is not appearing. So I will leave the avatar test for now until I gain some ideas as to why it's not working. We need to proceed to the next step. But what we'll do now is send to a Zoho account and see if it works for a Zoho account. So we'll click on new mail and send to the admin, community.link, and subject sending test 4. Can you see my avatar? That is the message. And let us send the message. Message has been sent. Now let us open up the inbox for the admin email account, which is this one, and there we go, and we have sending test 4 right there. The message has been received. Let us click on the message, and whoa, okay, that's good. The avatar is appearing nicely, so we can reply saying, yes, I can see your avatar. Yes, I can see your avatar, and click on send. Now The response has been sent, and I'm sure it's there. So let us take note what of the issue. To do, here's our to do, which is, we could say, to do recheck if emails sent from Zoho Mail accounts appear with the user's avatar. Sent from Zoho Mail accounts to external email accounts appear with the user's avatar. Right. That is something we will check later on. That is something we will check later on. Okay. We will confirm, because now we want to log out of this email. Okay. So to log out, it's simple. Just click on your icon in the top right corner to view my profile menu, and then click on sign out. And there we have it. We have successfully logged out. So logging out works. But let us wait a bit for it to complete logging out. So right now it's loading with the animation. How would you rate your Zoho Mail experience so far? I think meh, because of the avatar. Okay, I think this will take some time. So in the essence of time, we won't answer that. Right. We managed to add an avatar to the email account. Unfortunately, we weren't able to see if the avatar would load up in the external account. The problem may be on Zoho's side or on my external account side. Who knows? That will require some troubleshooting. We can do that later on. Now, let us confirm that logging out works. Now, adding an avatar works. However, check to do. Then deleting email accounts is the next task we want to confirm. So for us to delete an email account, we need to load up the Zoho Mail admin console. The Zoho Mail admin console. This is the super admin who has the ability to create and remove email accounts. Okay, so we are in the admin console, and we have selected the users tab. When you load up the admin console, what you're met with is first the home landing page for the dashboard, which comes with the organization name, the domain name, link URL, and the email for the super administrator, and the plan, which is free, and the number of licenses, which is 5, because you can create up to 5 email addresses. So for one domain, that's it, and all the other extra information and some resources like that. So for us, we just want to click on users. Once we've clicked on users, we get to see all the users that are listed in your Zoho Mail or Zoho organization for your business. So in this step, we want to delete the account we just created. So we simply click on this delete icon, at the far right end of the user in the list of users. You click on delete. Are you sure you want to delete the user paul.z@commander.link mail account? Choose where to delete the user from. Delete from Zoho Mail or delete from all Zoho services. When you delete users from Zoho Mail, their respective apps accounts will be removed, but they can still access other Zoho apps using their email address. I think the most straightforward answer is just to delete from all Zoho services. When you delete users from all Zoho services, all the associated accounts in other Zoho apps like CRM, Recruit Desk, etc. will also be deleted. The emails and the other data in the user account will not be accessible and will be permanently deleted. So we'll delete from all Zoho services. This makes things simpler. Okay. Verify your identity since you're trying to perform a sensitive operation. So I'll do this off screen. Okay. All right. Okay, so verify your identity. So I'll just click on the options that they've given me to verify my identity to make this process easier. And done. We've deleted it successfully. Now that we have deleted the email account successfully, we can confirm whether or not it's deleted by trying to send an email to the email address. This will definitely confirm whether or not the email has been deleted. So I'll compose a new email using my external email address. So paul.z@wena.link. There we go. Subject: are you still there? So please reply. So we know it will definitely not send. So let's send. And it says here message sent, but of course message sent doesn't mean message received. We'll wait for a bit. I'm sure we are supposed to get a response, and yes, we got a response from the mail delivery subsystem, and it says address not found. Okay, so we have successfully deleted an account. So that's about it, I think. So we can say this deleting email accounts works. Okay, and after deleting the email account, we can proceed with testing out email templates. How do you add a simple email template to Zoho Mail? But for now, we'll stop the stream here and take a break for a refresher. Okay. All right. Thank you for watching.